This weekend promises to give us only the very best entertainment fashion with this year's AFI Fashion Week Joburg virtual experience. Yesterday was just a mere taste at what tonight and tomorrow has to offer us this weekend as the groundbreaking designers reset, reimagine and reinvent the way we're going to view African fashion. Joining us now is the co-founder and fashion designer for Kluk CGDT, Kluk, as he shares some insights into what we can expect from their collection tomorrow evening. Malcolm, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Now, it's so great to touch base with designers like yourself that are part of the AFI program and who are essentially putting South Africa and Africa on the map. But if I were to just dial it back, we've been through quite a year with COVID-19 and the national lockdown. So I have to find out, have you and Christian been able to keep afloat and keep things going through COVID-19?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we're still going. We've got very loyal clients. We're very lucky. I think there's been a mixture of people needing a bit of fantasy. So we've been selling beautiful feather brocade coats and sequin t-shirts. But there's also been people who have been eating a little bit too much that need of something new. I'm in that category too. So I think that's where the tracksuits also come in. You know, you need easy, roomy clothes.
Yeah. I like that. So then how has the process and the progress rather been from then until what we're about to see tomorrow evening?
So I actually think this collection is directly related to what's been happening this year. I think because we've wanted more leisure wear, more comfortable clothing, that kind of took us on a journey back to the 80s, to hip hop, when big oversized clothes were being worn, and we used those sort of those icons like Salt and Pepper and all the sort of the hip hop ladies.
Yes.
And their style, and we kind of related it back to what's happening now.
So for us that are so excited, and Afternoon Express and our viewers along are very excited to see what you've got up your sleeve tomorrow. So is this essentially what we can expect from the show?
Very much. You know, obviously people aren't wearing evening wear as much now, so you have to read the room, you have to see what people want, and our business is all about the relationship with our clients, knowing what they need, knowing what they want, and trying to create something for them to make them feel good. So I think that's a very important part of now is feeling good in what you're wearing. Also being able to express yourself, to wear clothes that say who you are instantly. So you're being seen over TV screens. You don't have that intimacy of being next to someone so often. So you need to be able to have clothes that say who you are and project what you want.
Absolutely. Now you seem like a dynamic duo that put a lot of thought and insight into what you put out into the world. A lot of people just, in terms of being creatives and creating, it says a lot as to what you see, what you experience on a daily basis, and in turn what influences then what you create and what you make. So when we were to just strip it all down, tomorrow's collection, what would you say would the core essence be of the interpretation, whether it's the influences and the impact certain things have had on your life, and how do we see that being carried out rather through the collection?
I think easy. We want easy. We need easy at the moment. I think one of the sad things about lockdown, and I suppose it's also a bonus as well, is that we've been taken away from creativity because everyone's at home, everyone's sort of been insular, and so creativity gets lost a little bit. But at the same time, we've been at home too, and we've had time to research and to look up and to create and to experiment, and so there's a little bit of a balance happening, and that's what we're trying to project. We're trying to show that creativity is as necessary now as it ever has been.
But in such a competitive space, in such a competitive market, how then are you able to put yourself at a competitive edge amongst your competitors? Or are you not even trying to compete? Are you just sticking to your lane and doing what works?
I don't think we've ever really tried to compete. We're very lucky. We have a very loyal customer base. We have a very good relationship with our customers. It's something that we've developed always. So we always try and know who our customers are, but we also like to step up every year. We want to see how we can improve. I think social media and ease of access is has become really important. So I think we're heading that way too. We're reinventing our website. We're pushing more onto handheld, which is very important. People have their phone with them all the time. And so we need to make it easier for customers to access us. So yeah, I mean, social media is kind of the way forward. But we also, at the same time, we also want the store to be beautiful, and we want it to be a haven and a sanctuary for people to come to, and an inspiration. So when people do venture out, because this isn't forever, this is for now.
Yeah.
And we're constantly faced with challenges, and this is just one of them, and it's how we navigate them, and we've got to make it as easy and as inspiring as possible for our customers.
Yeah, and as a platform that is AFI, I mean, this Fashion Week speaks for itself. It truly does put designers like yourself and your colleagues in quite high esteem, and quite privileged, I think, for us to get a front row seat throughout this weekend. So I'm very excited for it. Now, a lot of huge corporations do have these customer bases that keep coming in. But right now, AFI is doing something that not only puts South African fashion on the map, but African fashion as a continent on the map. So why was this so important to you? And what truly does speak to you with what AFI is doing?
We've always aligned ourselves with AFI because of the level of their platform. It's very sophisticated. It is international fashion with an African perspective. We like the people that they talk to. It's who we are, it's who our customers are. So we've always had that sort of relationship with AFI. And again, the fact that it's a virtual platform goes out to a bigger reach. So there will be people from the rest of the African continent. We've got a very good following in Nigeria. We've won African Design of the Year there. So we want to be able to access those people as well, and I think this is the platform to do it.
Absolutely, AFI not leaving anyone out. Thank you so much, Malcolm, for touching base with us and sharing your collection with Afternoon Express. And please do send our love to Christian.
Thanks for having us.
Now, South Africa, please do register right now to get your front row seats to the 2020 AFI Fashion Week Joburg virtual experience. All the shows, so there's no excuse to miss out. Register at afi.events and follow at AFI_SA on social media.